coming up, the entrants Batter Bay secured their first win of the Hunter Coast AFL season. The entrants Batter Bay Blues are celebrating their first win of the Hunter Coast AFL season. The reigning premiers are now hungry to climb the ladder after defeating long-time rivals, the Killarney Vale Bombers.
A tight battle between two local rivals. After a close loss to Killarney Vale earlier this season, the entrants Batter Bay was out for redemption. The Blues leading 82-78 with just seconds left on the clock until the first grade side gave away a free kick for holding the opposition. But as Josh Misford lined up a goal for the Bombers to level the scoring, the entrants Batter Bay skipper Dane Robertson was caught in a tussle with Lachlan Henderson and thrown to the ground. Killarney Vale's free kick overturned.
We're absolutely stoked. We've worked really hard towards this game in particular.
The reigning premiers beating their rivals by 4 points on home turf to secure their first victory of the season.
Great reward for effort from the boys. Just a great time. And
Head coach Mitch Eade eager to keep the momentum up for the remainder of the local Aussie Rules competition.
We've got some big games coming up. Cardiff in a couple of weeks. We play Warners Bay and Maitland again, who are probably games that we should have won previously. So, really excited to see how we end up. 6 games left of football and hopefully 5 or 6 wins out of that.
Amber Griffin, NBN News.
Just about 18 months after breaking his neck, the Central Coast's Mick Curran is officially an Ironman, completing the grueling Cairns course in under 10 hours, and has further course to celebrate, with the 41-year-old securing a spot at the World Championship in Kona in Hawaii, in the United States.
Mick Curran, back at work for the first time since completing his maiden Ironman. He says he floated through the swim in just over an hour. Then, the former tandem cycling world champion got down to business with a sizzling bike leg from Cairns to Port Douglas.
So I just looked up the course record, and one of the pros had done 4 hours 27, so I just picked that out and nailed that. And averaged over 40 kilometres an hour for 180k.
Hitting the wall is a term often used in distance events. Curran says, despite his best efforts, he was in a world of hurt on the marathon run, exacerbating the situation, the far north Queensland heat, and the fact he couldn't keep his nutrition down.
I knew that would catch up with me. I knew that would really get me, so I kept trying, and unfortunately, sort of 14k in, the dizzy spells come on.
But he battled on, stopping the clock in a superb time of 9 hours and 45 minutes, securing a spot in the legendary Hawaiian Ironman in October, along with his training partner from the Central Coast.
The idea is to get fit enough to make that a bit of a victory lap and just enjoy just to soak it in. Like, no time expectations. Might go a bit deeper to beat Ben Exley, but that's about it.
And his story has inspired thousands, learning to walk again after breaking his neck a year and a half ago.
The amount of people that say, if you can do this, I think I can go and run 5k at the park run. And the amount of those messages I get are just really, really cool.
There's one aspect of his preparation that the father of 2 is most proud of.
At no stage did I sacrifice any time away from the kids. So I'd train super early, and I'd train literally until the minute they woke up. My son loves waking up early, so as soon as he wakes up, he knows to find me on the treadmill or the trainer. And as soon as I see him, that's it, my session stops.
Steve Allen, NBN News.
In round 10 of Central Coast Rugby League, and the entrants have secured a win over local rivals Wyong, while Tukley have secured a win over Dora Creek, while the match between Eleanor and Woy Woy was called off due to the wet weather. So too was the match between Kincumber and Terrigal, while the Berkeley Vale Panthers had the bye. In round 4 of Central Coast Rugby, and Terrigal secured a win over the Orimba Razorbacks, while Gosford has defeated Woy Woy and Avoca Beach have demolished Lake Macquarie. There was a good historic match of the round of Central Coast football, with it becoming huge, with Dawson securing a huge win over the entrants 4-0. There were mixed results for the Central Coast Crusaders over the weekend. First with the women winning before the men lost to the Inner West Bulls right up at home.